All right, so just a quick look at my install on the new PC here. As you can see, I have installed proxmox VE. So let me see if I can remember my password here. So we're gonna go ahead and log in, and this is I think that's right. There you go. It is. So when you first install it, you get this stuff on here. I'm not gonna go through the install because I'm new at this particular program, but you can get a lot of videos on that on the tube. So what I want to show you is that after installing that, I managed to install adguard, as you can see right here. And what that does is basically blocks ads on your network. One of the problems we have in the United States is ads everywhere. So I want to get something working so I can prevent the ads from coming in, following you, and doing all this stuff that they do on the network. So it's from the network instead of individual computers. So let me show you what that looks like once it's installed. As you can see, it is running. Here, let me see. This is a summary right there. So without going too far into it, let me go to the web adguard dashboard, what they call it right here. So as you can see, this is what we got. And then the only thing from what I read and saw in other videos is that this doesn't give you live metrics as of right now, or this version that was on here. So we're going to go and refresh it. And you'll see that these numbers change once I refresh. See? So that's basically what proxmox does, and it's got all this other stuff on here, which is kind of cool. I did find out that it doesn't quite block everything. There are some ads that are still kind of showing there. They're more static, if you will, but they're still there. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but then again, I'm just testing this right now. So as you can see, there's an update right here. So we're going to go ahead and update now. Let's see what happens. Boy, that was really quick, and that's pretty much it. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Well, there's a percentage there now. I think that's new. Let me see here. What do we got? Block domains. So it does quite a bit of domain blocking. But let's go ahead and let me see here. If I refresh, is it going to change? Nope, hasn't changed. So maybe that will be changing, more of a live setting. I don't know. So let's check out the general settings. So these are just some of the settings that you get. So you can see it's all the default. I haven't changed anything yet. So you got DNS settings. One thing I did notice with at least the previous version, when I kept adding DNS servers here, it's kind of what do I want to say? It sort of cancels out like the first one. So some will block certain things, you know, like spam or whatever, and some will just block ads. And so when you put other DNSs here, instead of blocking them, you'll see the ads back on there. So that's why I went and took them off and just left this one just to test it out like that, which kind of defeats the purpose. But okay, here's the list. So I went through the whole list and I added and tested some of these, and so that's what happened. It was sort of canceling out, and then so the more I put some, the more they came back as far as the ads, and so you gotta be careful with that. And I'm hoping it was just that version. I don't know, but let me see here what I wanted to show. So you got more settings here. Now I'm just gonna go really quick through these. I don't want to bore you with this stuff because I'm still learning it myself. But you know, especially with everything that's going on nowadays, you do want to get some kind of filter for ads on your network, which most businesses kind of do anyways. But let me see here. So we got DNS block list, allow list, rewrite list, block services, custom. So let's just check that one. So you got some here, some filters. I added the second one. The first one was the only one that came on that set or enabled. Allow list. I don't have any of these because I haven't bothered with anything. And here's all the stuff you can block and unblock. And can you add more? No, that's pretty much the options you have on here. So you get a query, so it tells you pretty much all that information from the websites that are processed. And as you can see, you can go ahead and block it if you need it. So let's see here. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the dashboard on this. As you can see, top clients. So I'm the only one connected here. Let me see what else is down here. Okay, that's pretty much it for that. But what I want to do is take a moment to go to just speed test. Let's check this one out today. So I'm gonna run the first speed test on here, and I was getting 20 the other day with the with the previous update. I was getting 20. Right now I'm getting 19, but then again, it's Thanksgiving here in the United States, so the network it's definitely gonna be busy because most people are home. But that's just what I'm getting here. So let me go back and show you what I've been doing. So let's do another test. And the reason I go to this site, let me see, because sometimes some of the ads were showing up over here. So I don't know if they'll still show up. So you can see they still show up, but now they're static. So that's what I mean by the adguards not being quite, not sure why that is. I mean, it's supposed to block the ads. Obviously, now they're just static. So maybe that's part of the way it's supposed to be. I'm not sure, but it's supposed to. I thought it was supposed to get rid of them. But as you can see, you can still see them. You can still click on them. At least if you go directly to the link, but not just anywhere on the ad itself. So I can't click here and choose it. I have to go straight to that. So that's kind of a different way of blocking it. So I'm not sure of how effective that would be, since you still are able to see them. Maybe somebody with more experience on this particular adguard can chime in on that on the comments below. But I just want to kind of give you a peek into what that is doing and what I'm using it as for right now. I'll definitely install some other stuff later on, but right now this is pretty much it. Just kind of want to go through that and sort of show you the actual system here, and it is working. So I'm still getting used to it because this is definitely pretty new to me. First time using proxmox. So we'll see what else we can come up with on here. But as far as the mini PC or that tiny PC seems to be working pretty well for that. Obviously, I want to learn a little bit more just to kind of get a better sense of what I can do with it. But it looks good so far. And the one I got is sort of in the mid-range, is a 5105, I think it was. And then I populated with the maximum memory, and they gave me a 1 stick of memory, which is the 16, and then I can add another 16 on the second DIMM there, or I can add a second DIMM on it, which is nice. So I can go up to 32 if I really wanted to use it at more of a virtual machines and stuff on that, which is cool because I don't have to keep the big NAS going, and because that's a big computer. That's why I don't like keeping it on all the time. It just, there's no need for it unless I'm actually using the NAS. And that's the reason I got this one, so I didn't have to keep that one on, because the other one I only use it when I need it. So now the big machine can stay off and just turn on when I need it. And that's the reason I did not install proxmox on that server, because I thought this is a better setting for what I'm doing, or for me at home. If it was somewhere else, obviously you can use a different machine and do different things, but in this case, this is what I'm doing. So I hope that helps, and we'll see what else we can come up with here.